So, dear Dhamma practitioners, we're going to start our ongoing meditation session now. So, be comfortable yourself and relax your body. Keep your back straight, neck head straight in one line, and your right palm on your left. So, gently close your eyes and focus your mind to this bell sound. And while you're focusing to the sound mentally, relax your body, relax your mind, relax your breathing with your thoughts. Do nothing extra. Just follow the sound, please. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Homage to the Blessed One, the Exalted One, the fully enlightened One. So keep relax your body and your back straight and bring your attention to your body. Scan head to toes 3 times yourself and say Sopatveva, or may I be well and happy 3 times. Take a moment and think. We gathered here in this moment to practice this ancient meditation technique. All the Buddhas, all the enlightened masters followed this path and achieved wisdom. So we also gathered here to accumulate that knowledge. In this moment, with this sitting, may my body become more comfortable. May my breath be more smooth. May no difficulties come to me. May all the success come to me. Also think for a moment. This is the last moment we are spending in this very lifetime. And detach your mind from all your past memories and as well as any kind of future thoughts. Just try to remain in the present moment, observing the sensation of your inhalation, exhalation, and later observe the impermanent, unsatisfactory nature and selflessness within the sensation arise in your body. So in the beginning, mentally relax your body step by step, following my words. Relax your head. Relax your forehead. Relax your eyebrows. Relax your eyes. Relax your ears. Relax your nose. Relax your upper lip. Relax your lower lip. Relax your chin. Relax your whole face muscles. Relax your teeth. Relax your tongue. Relax your mouth. Relax your throat. Relax your neck. Relax your shoulders, arms, elbow, forearms, palms, fingers, fingertips. Relax your back muscles and relax your spine. Relax your chest and relax your abdominal muscles. Relax your lungs. Relax your heart. Relax your liver. Relax your kidneys. Relax your gallbladder. Relax your pancreas. Relax your small intestine. Relax your large intestine. Relax your all abdominal organs. Relax your buttock. Relax your thigh. Relax your knee. Relax your calf muscles. Relax your foot and relax your toes. Relax your whole body muscles, tendons, ligaments, bone marrows, and whole skeleton. Release the tension in your mind and keep relax your face muscles. Bring your attention to in front of your nose and your upper lip area. Deeply and gently breathing, breathe out 3 times and find the sensation, please. And bring your attention to that sensation, and through the sensation recognize this is inhalation, this is exhalation. And allow your inhalation, exhalation to happen naturally itself. If your mind go here and there, bring it back again and again. Don't be too hard and don't be too soft while you're observing yourself. Don't go with your mental image or visualization. Just keep focus to the sensation of inhalation, exhalation. Follow the entire continuation of the inhalation, exhalation knowingly. This is the beginning, this is the middle, this is the end. You may see there is a gap in between inhalation, exhalation, and also some inhalation, exhalation become longer, shorter, heavy, soft, warm, cold. Just recognize it. Keep your attention to the sensation of your inhalation, exhalation, and just be with the sensation. And recognize the impermanent of arising, existing, and disappearance, unsatisfactory nature, and selflessness within each and every experience that come to you. Always keep the newness and freshness in your mind. Don't repeat your experience. And see how the observer or the experiencer change moment by moment. Bring your attention to your body and observe the posture. We cultivate loving kindness and compassion in our heart and radiate it as a light through entire your compound, village, city, state, country, world, around this universe. Also, as far as you can, through galaxies, other planets, stars, reminding yourself like this. So, with clear intention, mentally repeat after me. May all living beings in this universe be well and happy. May everyone be happy and safe, and may their hearts be filled with joy. May all living beings live in security and in peace. Beings who are frail or strong, tall or short, big or small, visible or not visible, near or far away, already born or yet to be born. May all of them dwell in perfect tranquility. Let no one do harm to anyone. Let no one put the life of anyone in danger. Let no one, out of anger or ill will, wish anyone any harm. Expand the loving kindness and compassion beginning from your heart forward. Visualize yourself and send it as a light, and expand the capacity to your backside, to your left side, and to your right side, downward and upward. To all six directions at once, like the moon, the sun, spread the energy, spread the light without any condition, without any limitation, without any resistance, or without any judgment. Let your heart to shine with the loving kindness and compassion from the bottom of it. with the maximum effort to the highest, wishing yourself, may all living beings in this universe be well and happy. Say sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. So, dear Dhamma practitioners, when it comes to our ordinary life, we always like to have dreams. So, the life itself kind of like a dream until we attain to enlightenment. So, when you attain to enlightenment, in another way, it called awaken. So that's why we called Buddha awakened one. So you become awake when you attain to enlightenment. So from what you awake, so you awake from the dream. So then in day-to-day life, that what you experience, this life, this reality, in conventional reality, is a kind of like a dream. And when it comes to ourselves, even though this is conventional reality, and we go more beyond that, and we like to love for dreams, and it is a dream, but we so deeply attached to dreams, see that even it is not the conventional, just the mentally hallucination, we mentally create something, and mentally we caught up with something. And even if you come to the conventional dream, it is okay. It's a whatever you see in the material world, that as example you can see this as a pen in this very moment, but after 100 years if you come back and see, you cannot experience this pen as same like this. So then in the moment what we experience, even though for the moment it is real, if you expand the timeline, and in reality, in the vipassana level, it is not real. But still, conventionally it is okay, you take this as pen. But we more far away from that also. It's kind of like we caught up with the dreams, even ourselves. We have dreams and daydreams and the night dreams. And also when other people say things, They have dreams regarding you, you believe that. So parents have dreams regarding children. Husband, wife have dreams regarding them. And the society have dreams regarding the society. And when it comes to politics, so what they does when it comes to the election, they give dreams, and still you believe it, you take it, you like to have it. It doesn't matter that it's not going to work or not. When it become a dream, we so deeply attached to dream, and maybe it's going to fail, and it's not going to work. Even in that reality, we don't believe this dream not going to work. Then again, next time when they give a dream and you follow it. So that's mean it is okay that it's not going to happen to us. Because if you attach to dream, and if it is not going to happen to you, if you detach from it, it is good. But this is not like that. We attach to dream, we don't care it will happen or not. So if it is a dream, then it is okay. That is where you have to point out. This is where you have to recognize. Because it doesn't matter it's going to happen or not, we deeply connected to dreams. So these dreams always allow us to stay away from the reality. So what is the reality? When it comes to the reality, everything impermanent. And nothing belongs to you. That is the awakening. But we experience it every day. Even ourselves, it is not belong to us. But still, we experiencing it ourselves, we dreaming regarding something to make happen, and be thinking, I can do it, I can do it. Everything always changing. That is awakening result. And nothing is belong to you. That is awakening. Once you recognize that's whatever inside, outside, anything not belong to you, you awake. And there is no anything kind of like a self permanently exists. There is nothing solid within any experience. So when you understand it, you awake. Those are the three things that you have to understand to awake. But the thing is this, we attach to dream, and because of that, we go far away from the truth. And attachment of the dream is so dangerous. The reason is this, and you have a very, nice, comfortable, and good relationship with somebody. It's averagely you are kind of like you doing good, you both doing good. Then what will happen? One day you see a dream, this person cheating you or doing something else which you don't like maybe. And when you wake up, what will happen to you? Do you think, oh, it's a dream, forget about, because I see this person is really, honest, and I know this person good, and I used to be with this person this much years, and I know head to toes. So this is a dream, forget it. Do you think you can do that? And maybe then that dream come again next day. If that dream come few days constantly, And what will happen to you? You start to get a doubt. Why? Because more than this conventional reality, sometimes we trust dreams. So then this practicing meditation is one way it allows you to awake. That awake means there is no place for dreams. Be realistic. As a human being, be truthful. Why you need dreams? Having hopes, something. But dreaming, it's totally different thing. So then remember, don't allow your hopes to become dreams. It's going to take you to different level of understanding. So as a human being in day-to-day life, try to little by little be closer to realistic life. It is difficult. Why? Because in the samsaric journey, through this journey, we have a habit to go with this dream. So that's why itself mostly we don't recognize this. But now you can do it. So you practicing this tranquility meditation, vipassana meditation, you can do this. Be realistic person. At least try, even though it is not the ultimate truth. In the beginning, you have to come to that point to go beyond that. So that's mean at least first start to try to recognize what you see through your eye, what you hear through your ear, what you smell through your nose, what you taste through your tongue, what you feel or associate around you with your body. And whatever the experience that you had in your life. So then this all the physical experience, not the dream state experience, the physical level of experience. At least try to come to that, stand with that. And then when something come to your head as a dream, don't accept it. Because it's like you allow it to get into that. So once you have, it's a kind of like this dream is kind of like a sickness. We all caught up in that. We all caught up in that. That's the dream that we, from childhood, we follow that. We never catch it. It's like you have a sickness. You lying down on the bed. Bed is so good, and it is more expensive than the Michael Jackson bed. It's his bed was kind of like $70,000, more than that. So you lying down in that bed, so still you have the pain. You will turn to side to side, side to side. You will never get out of the pain. So this dream also kind of like that. When you go with these dreams, and when you love dreams, when you allow that dreams to be with you, when you accept the dream, and what will happen? And you going to caught up with the pain. That is what happening. When you allow dreams to be there, you going to caught up, you become part of the pain, and you cannot get out of it. That's why, remember, in real life, you cannot cut corners. There's no corners in real life. You know the world is round. And when something happened, it's like a, as example, two people play boxing, and when they have the time interval period, so what happening? They go to their corners. It give the protection, it give the water, and somebody come and massage a little bit, and when you get tired, what you does? You go to your corner. When you go to your corner, you safe. But in real life, you will never find any corners to get rest like that way. Remember that. There's no place for you. So then, take responsibility yourself. The very important thing then, remember, don't allow dreams to be with you. So even don't have any idea, even don't give any single moment of the validation to any dreams. Because if you give a little bit, it's going to come little by little, little by little. So we are the one who doing that. Means it's like this, that you eating kind of like a sweet, or that like ice cream or something, without knowingly, it's going to take you to some kind of physical problem. So you enjoy it, but what will happen later? You have to go to doctor, you have to go through operations. And not only that, that condition, once it break down, see that it's sweet, you enjoy it, but it break down your inner mechanism. You didn't see it. So then what happened? There's something else happen, like this virus. So if you are a healthy person, then you're going to be okay. But if you have something, if you break down, if there's something break down inside you, see how this little thing can come and hit you hard. So from where this is started? Because you enjoy something, you didn't know there is some effect that happening inside you. That is the same way like the dream. When you have dreams, in that very moment, deeply, it breaks down your awareness. That's why I say, don't allow it to happen. Don't, because the reason, and little by little, it breaks down inside your understanding. And then what will happen? Then later, you start to go with the different things. And then you lose your balance. Then that's why, then you go to psychic, horoscope, and then, you start to worship many, gods. And it's a kind of like, you become somebody else. But what the Buddha said, if you look for the clarity, if you want to awake, if you want to sleep, and if you want to enjoy the dream, of course, it is okay to go with it. But if you really want to awake, then you have to remember the very first thing, that you have to build up the connection with the perception, not with the dreams. Start to have the connection with the perception. And when it comes to that perception with your eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, mind, always remember, it is not what you see, it is not what you hear, smell, taste, or the feel or associate. or come thoughts, the way you accept it going to change it. That is the first principle that you have to remember. When you start to go towards awakening, it is not what you see, what you hear, what you smell, what you taste, or what you feel, or what you think. It changes according to the way you accept it, the way you take it. So then you have to look, when you experience something, you have to more look rather than the outside object, the inside observer or the experiencer. That is the beginning of getting out of the dream. So that is the center point. If you, so the dream, this is what even the reality become a dream. This is what, when something happen with your eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, mind, when you're not able to see the experiencer, but when you start to go with the outside object, that is where the dream start. That is where the dream start. So then, that is why it's like somebody say, like a politician, before the election, they said, so it's come to your ear. And then in the moment, if you look the experiencer, you're going to recognize within this time for this person, according to the history of the country and according to the people around him, and you're going to see. That is the power of the mind. You have it. This is possible or not. You're going to understand. But when you forget the experiencer and when you start to go with the words, and then you start to go and start to follow it. So everything the same. In your personal life, social life, spiritual life, the, the educational life, everything same. So then the first point to awake, remember, when something happens, even in this very moment, what you hear, so if you look the experience or the condition of you, in which condition you accept it or you reject what you hear in this very moment, it's going to show you something. That is the skill that you have to develop, little by little, little by little, little by little. So then there is no the dream going to happen to you. There is no dream going to happen to you. But you may see something, but it's not going to become a dream. You're going to see something with the cause and effect. It is a totally different way of understanding. And the next one, remember, whatever this outside world is not belong to you. You have no power over even any single drop of dust. There's no power over regarding this outside world. Get out of it. Get out of that idea. So that is the second step. It will pull back you from the dreams. So take and then sometimes when you have that, it's kind of like you get depressed. Oh, how then we going to be in the world? Because that is where you become 100% strong within your own awareness. Otherwise, you always in your life, if you look yourself, your past, even not you don't need to go to the birth, just take 10 years, past 10 years. In that past 10 years, that your energy, your skills, your creativity, your happiness, your calmness, it's everything. You put into outside something or somebody and you lose it. It is no longer with you today. You lose it. When you have the permanent idea regarding the outside world, and then you put that all the strength and everything to that, and you lose it. And even in the future, it's going to happen to you. So that's why we hold it to dreams. So when you awake, it is another way of awakening. So the first one, you recognizing the experiencer and the condition of the experiencer, and that will help you to understand whatever the perception. And the second step is the understanding this outside world, nothing belongs to you. And when you recognize that, the strength, energy, time, and little by little, it start to gather around your awareness, around your consciousness. And that is why you become more productive person, you become more strong, clear person within your own experience. And out of that, when you do whatever your bodily, verbally, and mentally action, no any harm come out of it. No any difficulties going to happen to any other person. That is what happened. But the thing is, without getting to that kind of understanding, we try to analyze from the dream state. Oh, this will happen like that way. Oh, it is more egocentric way to practice. But when you come to the point to understand deeply, and you recognizing that the trust or the faith, conviction, the lack of conviction, lack of faith, lack of determination to accept it is the very reason we are in the samsara and we are in the dream. Because this taste of the dream keep us away from the awakened, the awakened state. That is the very meaning of this all happening. So then yourself, that your argument, your inner argument, your inner reasoning, this everything come out of your own dream. It because that is where you go step back. But that's why the Buddha said this dharma is not to listen. This dharma is not to chant. This dharma is to not to worship. This dharma is not to believe. This dharma, come and practice by yourself. Come and see. And practice yourself. And experience. See, that seeing means the experience deeply within yourself. That is the only way you can recognize this. Otherwise, we're going to go with the same nature that we come. So then in day-to-day life, remember, so whatever situation come to you, in that situation, the very first thing that you have to remember to observe the where you are and how you, what is the condition of your mind when you handle it. Start to look for that. You're going to see something. And maybe you labeling and you go with the outside situation. You going to go with the face value, but you don't see the inner condition. Start to look, then you see that it in a different way. And other thing, when you start to recognize these outside things not belong to you, it itself allow you to to get out of the dream state. And the third step, everything happened because of many reasons. There is no any single thing happened because of one reason. So when it comes to meditation, some says you can attain to enlightenment by listening Dhamma. And then they argue for that. And some say, oh, you have to practice meditation. And then they come like that way. And another thing, and they say, you don't need the samatha, you just need only the vipassana. That's it. And another say, oh no, you need the samatha. Without samatha, you cannot get into vipassana. This all, it's kind of like you come to a solid idea. But in Buddha's teaching, it is very difficult to grab. It's very difficult. But still, you can just be a little bit slow down and start to understand. So there is no such a thing. Oh, this is the way it happened. Maybe it happened to you in a different way. Like the Venerable Ananda. He attained to the enlightenment and he was practicing meditation and sitting. It didn't happen to him. He was so tired. He lying down and then start to practice. And even it didn't happen. And then suddenly what happened? He was kind of like that give up, and mind completely came to the resting mood. And his body was 45 angle. It's like this. In that moment, he attained to the enlightenment. See, then if you argue regarding the posture, or even regarding the technique, or if you bound to this is the way. That is not the Buddha's way. That is not the Vipassana way. Because you get out of this all, but you keep only awareness. You keep the clarity. You keep the sati, recognition. That is it. You give your highest to that, that's it, not any other thing. But getting to that, maybe in the beginning, you need your posture, you need the technique, you need the method, and you need some kind of time period, little by little, little by little. But when it go to the higher level, remember this, it is not the method, it is not the time, it is not the place, it is not the posture, it is just the quality of your awareness. That's it. So then that quality of the awareness come out of necessary conditions, cause and effect. It is not going to come by praying, come by asking. No, it is come by practicing, sharpening, and day by day, day by day. It's not going to happen by mistake or itself. So this path of purification means there is a way that you have to purify. That's it. So then in day-to-day life, how you can apply this? So when something happens, don't take it as a separate incident. Start to look, it's a part of something. And you may experience in your life that you hate, you reject, you didn't accept some kind of the good things happen to you. Why? Because it happened the surface level in a very ugly way. You didn't see it because you saw the ugliness and you thought, I don't like this. So it didn't happen and you didn't see it. And so like that, in day-to-day life, when we don't see that the connection, and we just only, become a part of something, and that also leads us to dreams. So the second way, and that is the highest way, and start to see the connections, and don't take anything separately and think anything can exist separately. That is why it's whatever exists, even the God, or even the any believing, even any kind of power, it needs something else until you attain to Nibbana. So in day-to-day life, when you come to kind of like situations, and when you start to go like that way, what will happen to you? And you become more and more and more clear. And not only that, you start to become aware regarding your actions. Why? Because reactions. Why? Because you know that whatever appear to in front of you, maybe it's kind of like a tip of the iceberg. That underneath the water, there is something bigger. So you're not going to fight with this, and you become more slow and aware, and you start to look, what is this? From where this come? And when it comes that way, there is a change going to happen. Remember this. There is a change going to happen. That change is big. That is from the Buddha, his character. Listen this very carefully and remember it in your life. Because if you get this, there's nothing to remember. It's going to come through you. Buddha never taught anything out of what he knew. He always taught to other person according to his condition, with the compassion. Buddha never taught anything according to what he knew. He always taught everything according to the other person's condition, with the compassion. So when you see the condition, that itself is the beginning of the compassion. So then remember, that is where your change is going to happen. And maybe what you know, or maybe what you understand, maybe not going to work for the other person in the same level. So, but if you start to look, things happen in many conditions, in many situations, in the reasoning around it in many ways, which on the surface level you don't see. And that is where you can gain this ability. That is where you transform. Because in day-to-day life, when we are in the dream state, what happening? We always go with the face value. We always go with what we see in that very moment. Our mind is become very narrow, and we just fight with it. Oh, I heard this. Oh, I saw this. So like that way. But you don't see the underneath. So this is the third step, and it transforms you. You become different. So as a husband, wife, children, as parents, brothers, sisters, friends and family members, you will never going to fight with others with what you know. You will never going to argue with others. You will never going to pose with others what you know. It always come out of your understanding regarding their condition. And that itself, that is the place that ignite your loving kindness. So when you come with that, you naturally transform from dream to awaken state. So remember the three steps. The first one, that the one thing is becoming very clear with the perception and the experiencer. You look the condition of the experiencer, not the outside perception. And the second one, you recognizing and seeing this everything has its own journey and there's nothing belong to you. You have no power over anything. And the third step is to happen one thing, there are many reasons. And once you come to this point and you come out of the dream state, it's kind of like you cannot be in the dream. It's like after 9.5 months, healthy, the mother, healthy baby, if there is no any past previous karma, naturally the baby need to deliver. There's no way. The same like you have to come out of the dream if you really start to work with this. So in this very lifetime, as a human being, you have that capacity. Remember that. You don't need anything from outside. You already inbuilt with that capacity. So start to activate that. So you need only one thing, that is your awareness. So it is within you. That is why you are a human being. So then you start to active with it, little by little, sharpen it, and keep tracking and keep doing it. And so day by day, when you come to a point to complete the process, then naturally you will be in the path that never going to return. So that is where your freedom, your liberation, your nibbana going to be in front of you. So with that, I bless upon everyone. With this good practice, may all of you be well, happy and peaceful. May no harm come to you, may no difficulties come to you, may no problems come to you. May you also have the patience, courage, understanding, and determination to meet and overcome inevitable difficulties in your life. During this time period, may everyone stay healthy and safe. And finally, may all of you attain supreme bliss of Nibbana. Sabbityo vajjantu sabbarogo vinasatu mate bhavatantarayo sukhi digayuko bhava. Ittavata chammehi sampadang punya sampadang sabbe deva numodantu sabba sampatti siddhya sabbe bhuta numodantu sabba sampatti siddhya sabbe satta numodantu sabba sampatti siddhya idam me punya kammang asavakkaya vang hotu sabba dukkha pamuncatu. Bless you.